All right, Austin, you're back here in the fight sphere. Is it nice to have a normal training camp where there's not opponents pulling out and sicknesses going around and everything like that?
Yeah. I think it was nice, man. This first, well, I think maybe my fight before, but it seems like a lot of my fights to get guys pulling out or whatever for whatever reason and whatnot. So it was nice to be able to focus on one guy this whole time.
Yeah, we were talking off camera. Get a lot of gaming in recently. Were you able to fit that in your busy
Oh,
schedule?
always, man. Yeah, my biggest regret was not bringing it, but I wanted to make sure I was really focused and coming here to Connecticut and whatnot. So I've been watching streamers and all that. So yeah.
Have you got Duran Wynn to play with you again? Or no?
We have, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We played right before we got out here. So, but I told him, I was like, man, I'm gonna bring it. We'll get on some gaming when I'm here. But yeah, I forgot it.
Yeah, his comment on one of your photos cracked me up. But yeah, training camp down American Top Team for this one, or kind of moving around?
Yeah. American Top. Yeah, we're here since we made one visit like a year ago, and we haven't left since. So full training camp here, and my second one, and feels good.
For sure, man. And you got a big matchup here. You talked about how certain opponents weren't staying in fights for whatever reason, but
Yeah.
Fabian Edwards, maybe the biggest name you fought so far. He's here, and you're excited for this one?
I am, yeah. It's another ranked opponent, which is really important to me, and just something I really look forward to. And yeah, he's a notable guy, another good prospect for Bellator. So it's an important fight for me. Something I really look forward to, and a fight that I've been excited for, for it to happen.
For sure. Do you feel like, he said he feels like you haven't really fought somebody like him yet. Do you think that this is a step up for you that, now you have numbers next to your name,
Yeah.
before you didn't, so it's kind of hard
Yeah.
to tell, but do you feel like that's the case?
I don't know, but that's funny because I feel the same way about him, man. He hasn't ever fought someone like me. So,
on the same
something's
page.
going to give. We both have our opinions about ourselves and how we feel, and something's going to give. So I'm confident in the skill set I bring and the pressure that I'm going to bring and put on him. So, I'm either right or I'm wrong. So we'll go in there and we'll find out on Friday.
Yeah, and having the rankings, do you like that? I mean, I feel like it gives you a little bit of a path. Sometimes maybe they don't make sense or they don't always match make that
Yeah.
way, but for a contender like you, do you like it?
Yeah, I do, and I think it's really important for the fans. I think it's just another step for Bellator to build and become, a great promotion and all that. So, and of course, it's good for us. It gets us up and gets us excited, and I'd rather go out there and fight a ranked guy than an unranked guy, and I feel like you got a little more to lose in situations like that. So, I think it's good.
And anytime in any division, any promotion, you have 3 versus 4 fight, probably pretty big implications for the division.
Yeah.
He said he felt like if he beats you, he's next in line for the title. Do you feel like that's the same for you?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm right in the mix as well. There's 2 guys ranked ahead of us who are both very deserving of fighting for the title as well, and they both earned their shot as well. So I think it puts us right up in there, and if I got to fight one more of those guys to do it, then so be it. But I think, I know where my destiny is. I know what I'm destined to do, and fighting for that middleweight title is in there. So, it's going to happen one way or another.
Yeah, and do you feel like at all with Gegard, like I feel like we don't really know what's going on with him, right? So
Yeah.
Is that difficult for you as a contender to kind of have a champ that's maybe not the most active?
No, because I don't feel like up until after this fight happens, I didn't feel like I had deserved to or earned a title shot yet. So my biggest focus was just on the climb up and fighting the guys in front of me, and right now that's Fabian. Fabian's my title shot right now. So I got to go out and beat him and earn that. So he's the champ, and he's gonna fight. He'll fight sooner than later, and and I'll get my chance when it's there.
Yeah, and this is your first fight of 2021. How active are you looking to stay this year? You must obviously get a few in.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully 2 or 3 fights. 3 would be preferable. Would be awesome. So, but everything is so kind of touch and go with things, especially in the past year and whatnot. So, if I go in there and I finish the fight and I'm healthy, then I'm looking to get right back in for sure.
Have you played out in your head at all how you think this one's going to go down?
Yeah, I've envisioned just my pressure and my skill set that I bring. like I said, he really hasn't ever fought someone like me, and he can say what he wants about me, and I've never fought someone like him, but he truly hasn't ever fought a guy of my caliber and the skills that I bring and what I'm gonna be able to put on him. So it's gonna be a fun fight, and I'm excited.